Hi, I am Amit Arora. Having spent 23 years in the Indian wood panel industry has made me identify trends, gaps, and potential opportunities that will open up in the near future. Working as a door manufacturer and then also a marketing professional with Extentesa, one of the leading players of MDF in India, has made me see both the sides of the table. And Fusion Group is a blend of these two important phases of my life. Our mission is evolution of the door manufacturing industry in India by introducing novel processes, economic raw material, and sourcing futuristic technology and global expertise. Fusion Group is divided into three specialized categories: fusion coatings and trading activities, which will providing the raw material for the door manufacturers, trading of semi-finished and finished doors, searching new and innovative raw material internationally focused on the requirement of the door industry in India, selling specialized coatings for HDF, MDF surfaces to the door industry. Second vertical is Fusion Doors, which will be setting up a door manufacturing plant in India. Fusion Associates, the proposed licensing entity for Treffert Group, manufacturer of water-based paints in Malaysia. So after a brief introduction of the Fusion Group, let's talk about the SWOT analysis of the Treffert Group and Fusion Group as per the Indian market. So here are the strengths. Treffert is the leader in wood coating with years of expertise, huge infrastructure, and futuristic technology. The technical team and expert backup from the Treffert Group are the best in the business. Combining it with Fusion Group's in-depth knowledge of the Indian door industry will take it to the next level altogether. Monthly, 2.8 million doors are produced with a turnover of around $63 million per month. Annual size of Indian door market is more than $756 million per annum. Approximately 1800 door manufacturers are scattered at various places of the country. And here is the breakup of types of doors produced in India. Flush doors 2.04 million, which is 73% of the market size. HDF molded doors 0.17 million, which is 6%. Veneer door 0.34 million, which is 12%. Total 2.55 million doors being produced in India, which is in unfinished stage. Now, factory finished laminated door is 0.14 million, which is 5%. Membrane door is 0.05, which is 2%, and solid door is around 0.06, which is 2%. And here is a small video to show how flush doors are manufactured in India. First they put veneer, then a wooden core, usually made from poplar, rubber, or other mixed species of woods. Then a frame with the filler is put on top of it. Again, the core and the veneer are put on the top to complete the sandwich construction, after which it is hot pressed and this raw door is ready to be dispatched. Fusion Group is working very closely with HDF, MDF manufacturer in sync with the Indian door manufacturers so that doors made in India must have the HDF MDF surface which is best suited for any kind of polishing and lacquering. Door manufacturers are on the lookout for such material which can be semi-finished or finished at a low cost. Their profit margins will increase as value addition can be done at the low cost on the HDF surface, which is not possible in the traditional raw material. Due to the market demand of speeding up the site completion, the builder prefers semi-finished or finished doors to be installed directly at the site. Now, the question is, being so simple to implement, why has nobody in India done it already? To which I have a simple answer. In India, the door frame gets installed at the time of civil construction itself. And by the time the actual door is installed, 2 to 3 years of construction time passes. And within this time, the unseasoned woods used in the frame goes through expansion and contraction because of changes in climate and other varied factors. So the door, while being installed, needs to be trimmed from 4 sides only, and then it can be fitted on the door frame. That's why this hand-done carpentry work becomes necessary for every site, due to which the trend of pre-hung doors has not been popular in our country. The good news is that the Indian door manufacturing industry is growing at a speedy pace of 30 to 35% per annum. And the Fusion Group comes with an experience to build a strong technical team to educate door manufacturers in India to use HDF or MDF as a surface. Now talking about few weaknesses that we need to address. Since Treffert follows the global environmental norms, therefore its products are on the expensive side. But environmental norms are not as strong in India, so products which are on the expensive side will not pick up instantly. As the Indian businessmen prefer doing business in proximity, so absence of a local face for the door manufacturer to procure from, share feedback, discuss the problem, and seek expertise from is a gap that needs to be fulfilled. Absence of licensing office in India result in having no loyal channel partners to meet smaller MOQ, so losing out on a larger chunk of the market. Currently, Indian consumer doesn't know Treffert, and brand image plays a major role in driving sales in India. Well, but the road is nice and smooth ahead. Talking about opportunities now. Currently, 2.55 million unfinished doors are produced per month. With the Indian door industry switching from unfinished to finished or semi-finished doors, the future beholds a huge demand of wood coatings for doors in India. The ever-growing demand of the door industry is making the end consumer look out for more options and also save time and money. This trend will automatically shift the door manufacturer's interest towards the new product. Also, with the government introducing almost 100 smart cities across India, the need to fulfill huge quantities of doors within a short timeline will make us a priority for the door manufacturers. And to know more about the smart city concept, you can log on to smartcities.gov.in. With the door industry growing at 30 to 35% per annum, none of the major coating players is focusing on providing wood coating to them because doors in India are finished on site only using traditional material and techniques. But with the change in mindset and scenario, a huge market is ahead. UV coating has a huge scope in the Indian door industry because of its favorable price and its application in the manufacturing stage only. The next point is ASEAN-India Free Trade Agreement makes it the right time and opportunity to venture into India and benefit from the current treaty. Gauging the potential shift in the market, Fusion Group can identify a massive demand of semi-finished or finished doors that can be installed directly at the site by trimming from all sides and finishing them by applying the final coat there and then only. Currently, door hardware is installed at the site only. This leaves the door with scratches and chipping that spoil the finish of the door. But with the introduction of semi-finished doors, all these problems will be taken care of by applying the final coat and finishing the door in no time. Well, there aren't many threats to speak of. Strong competition with the existing players in the Indian market, and also India is a very price-sensitive market. So in the initial stage, we might need to work on thin margins. Now, let me tell you why Fusion Associates in India. In-depth knowledge of the overall Indian door industry. With decades of experience in the MDF industry, Fusion Associate is well versed with competition, challenges, and shortcomings of the door paint industry. Taking your brand directly to the consumer without marking up the initial price of the product. Providing backup to the consumer regarding service, queries, and educating him to maximize the profit under Treffert products. Making the consumer switch from the traditional door making techniques to produce finished or semi-finished doors, which will open up a massive potential market for wood coatings. Timely updates regarding the needs, seasons, festivals, and other internal inputs. Having in-depth insight of the trends and consumer behavior pattern in India, we will play a vital role in the selection of hot selling products to be stocked in India for the channel partners to invest in. So that will be all. Please feel free to contact us for any queries and looking forward to hear from you. Thank you.